Hello everyone, my name is Paballo and thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, don't forget to just click that subscribe button, to comment, like and share this video with your friends or anyone. We are here today, guys. And today I'm here to talk to you about this. Are you an empath? That's my question for today. But before everything, let me first start by explaining what an empath is. When we talk about an empath, we talk about people who are able to feel what you feel, who are able to understand you. Empath are people who can put themselves in your shoes and understand what you are going through, even though they never experienced it before. And what's different about being an empath and being sympathetic? Sympathy simply means you feel sorry for someone. It's like sympathizing for someone. You feel for someone, but it's not like an empath, because with empath, they get to feel what you feel. They get to understand your emotions, because the way you feel, they are absorbing that, and then they feel it through their emotions also. They can easily absorb what you feel and feel it the same way as you feel it. So they understand it by feeling it through their own bodies. That's what's different about it being an empath. So are you an empath? Today I'm here to just tell you about 11 signs, sure signs that you are an empath. And it's very important for you to know about. And one of them, one sign, the first sign that you are an empath is that you are highly sensitive. If you are highly sensitive, simply you are an empath. Empath, they are sensitive people. They are people who are sensitive to the mood. There are people who are are sensitive to music. There are people who are sensitive to even food, the things that they eat. Those are uh, empaths. They are sensitive to these things. If you ever went to a surrounding, or maybe to a mall, then you arrive, then you start to feel awkward around. You feel like there is something not okay through your emotions. You feel a shift in your emotions. Just know you are an empath, because empath, they are sensitive to the, if there's been a fight in a place and then they arrive there, they will feel it through their emotions that there was something was not right here. Some of them don't even eat meat, or they don't like meat that much, because after eating meat then they feel awkward. So that's being an empath. The second show sign you are an empath: you are good at reading people. I usually call this trait uh, being a good lie detector. You are very good at detecting if someone is lying to you. Because if you're an empath, the moment someone tells you a lie, something which is a lie, they are lying to you, then you will automatically know. You will somehow know that this person is trying to trigger me. So never lie to an empath, because they'll always pick up, they'll always find out that you are lying, because they know. They have a very great what experience in detecting lies, you know. That's being an empath, because the moment you lie, they keep on thinking. They'll think about whatever you told them. They'll think about it again and again and again until that thing makes sense to them. And if it doesn't add up, you They will surely know. I am an empath, I know. I am an empath, I know very well. This is one thing which I'm very good. And most people tend to think that, Paballo is like, no, I know that I have my own ways of finding out if someone is lying. One way or another, I can detect most of the time. So that's being an empath. They are good at detecting lies. They are good at that. The third side, you are an empath, is this one. You need time alone to recharge. If you are that kind of person, I'm not saying you're an introverted person, okay, but you can be an empath but and still be extroverted. But you have that moment in your life where you just need time alone. You just need to be by yourself. You just need to be on your own, whereby, because as an empath, being around too many people, usually it drains you, because you help many people, then after that you need that alone time as a person. Sorry for that. You need this alone time so that you can recharge as a person. And it's very cold out here, guys. Very cold. As you can see, it is windy, and today it is very windy and cold. So you'll forgive me if there is sound. So this is one thing that shows. This is one sign that shows you are an empath. Another fourth sign that you are an empath is this one. People tend to open up to you one way or another. Have you ever found yourself people just approaching you, then start telling you their problems? Even strangers, because this is one thing that happens to me most of the time. Let's say maybe I walk or I'm in a taxi going somewhere, then I sit next to someone, then that person will start to maybe he or she will start to talk to me as if like we've known each other for a long time. Like it's something that used to confuse me at first, before I understood that being an empath, that's what's happening. This is going to happen, you know. So I've realized that people, maybe someone, I remember one day I was just in a taxi, then there was this guy who just started opening up to me, just talking. He even talked about something of how you know, man, I once left my kid in Beggars those kind, and you can look this is more of personal things, like is this such things is not these are not things which you can easily talk to any stranger, a person you do not know. But as an empath, people will just come to you, approach you. If you find yourself that people, when they are in difficult times or when they're experiencing problem, they just come to you, they vent to you, they talk to you, they open up to you, it's because you're an empath. So people are drawn to you, people who need help, because they know as an empath you have that way of healing them. You know, you are gifted in healing. That's a gift, because empath, they are what we call, they are helpers. You enjoy helping people. You are an empath. Another sign, fifth sign, you are an empath, is you love nature, and you also have this amazing connection with animals. As you can see around me, behind me, there is this tree, you know. As an empath, I love trees. I love trees. I just love nature, because it is part of this world. This is part of you know, the air that we breathe. So you have this connection with nature. You love nature as it is. So being in nature, or being around nature is something which you enjoy. Yes, being around nature is something which you love and enjoy, guys. So this is one thing. This is one thing which you need. You need to just understand. And this you have this connection with animals, okay? You have this connection with animals. You find that animals or a dog maybe they kind of like you, or they are attracted to you because you are a good being. This is being an empath, okay? Another sign you are an empath is this one. Just like me, it feels good to be an empath. You find it hard to have boundaries. You find it hard to have boundaries. I usually say it is hard for you to say no to people. When people ask you to do something or ask something from you, you find it harder to say no because you are an empath. Empath, they are people who they most of them they are people's pleaser, you know, and which is sometimes tend to be a problem, especially in relationships, because in relationship it is wise and important to have boundaries. So you need to master these empathic abilities so that you can be safe and you can be able to be the best version of yourself, because they tend to even sacrifice or do things that they wouldn't even do in the first place, because helping is something they don't want to see somebody in need, so they tend to even be victims of manipulation. They turn out to be manipulated by other people, which is one thing which most empaths experience in their lives. So if you're like this, just know you are an empath. The seventh sign you are an empath is that you have a strong intuition. When we talk about an intuition, we talk about that inner person that is able to tell you, to give you answers. That is that person inside you that is able to say, you know what, this is wrong. You know what, this is right. You know, that God within you that communicates to you. You are able to tell if this is the right decision you can make. This is the right person you can trust. You like with your intuition. Empath, they have good intuition. They know people they can trust. They know people they can hang around with. They know people that they need to avoid in their lives. Never mess up with an empath. The 80th sign you are an empath. You don't like conflicts. You don't like arguments, in other words. You don't like confrontations. Because empath, why don't they like confrontations or conflicts? Because they feel they are able to feel other people's emotions through their own emotions. I don't know if you understand this. So it means if they are in a conflict, they are able to sense, they are able to feel your anger. They are able to feel your anger, plus their emotions also. So that becomes a problem to them. Conflict becomes a challenge to them. Another sign you are an empath is you don't like crowded places. As I said, you are able to feel what other people feel around you. So, for you being in a crowded place, it drains you, it overwhelms you, because you can pick up the negative emotions that each and every person around you is having. So that's why most of them just prefer to just be alone or with few people around them. Another, the 10th sign you are an empath is that you hate small conversations or talks. You don't like the how hey, how you doing, what are you doing, who you with, who, you know, those kind of things. They drain you, like they get under your skin. You are easily annoyed by that when people, they don't have things to say to you, because you enjoy deeper conversations, you enjoy deeper what talks with other people, not just talking. So if you are that kind of person, you are an empath. There's high chance you are an empath. The last sign that you are an empath, and this is one of the worst, guys. This is one of the worst. If you ever experience or suffered from depression or panic attacks, there is high chance you are an empath, because empath, they usually suffer from depression or panic attacks because of this thing of sensing what other people are sensing, feeling other people's emotion through their own emotions. So they tend to be drained by that. They, especially if you are not an educated empath, you are likely to be confused by this and won't be able to deal with this. So you end up being depressed by this, or sometimes having panic attacks, you know, anxiety. This is another sign you are an empath. Empath, they are those people who usually experience these things. So it's important as an empath to know about this, to educate yourself so that you can protect yourself as much as possible. Family, please, guys, I know, and I usually say it feels good to be in this world and to be alive and breathe in this good energy. And I know somebody out there is going to say, oh, Paballo is here, baby. Remember, I'm here for you. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button, to comment, like, and share this video with your friends or anyone. I love you guys. I love you very much. Ciao.